So great question. Do I believe that the recently slower operational tempo that is led to be believed at the unit is why retirement rates are increasing? Do I believe that it's a chain of command issue that people are retiring? Do I believe that it's a political thing? That's a really good question, man. And I think everybody is a little bit different. What motivates guys to get to the unit might be a little bit different. What motivates guys to leave when they decide to leave might be a little bit different. But one thing that is common ground is the guys that go to JTF2, they want to do the job. There are a lot of young men who have entered the pipeline who are hungry and they want to get after it. And tactical patience is a thing for sure. That some guys need to is maybe not the right word. I would encourage guys to exercise some tactical patience. Yes, the Canadian Armed Forces as a whole right now are in a bit of a rut, but it'll get better. It's going to get better. Operational tempo, I'm not privy to exactly what's going on, how many lines of operations are going on. I'm not privy to that. Yes, I'm still in contact with a lot of guys at the unit, but I'm also very aware and cautious what I speak to and what I don't speak to. What I can tell you is guys are still doing really good work. Guys are hungry and they're motivated and they want to get after it. There's also a lot of guys that have got 20 plus years in the unit, and the body breaks down a little bit. Mentally, the guys are tired. Always maintaining a high level of readiness and a high readiness of tempo in terms of training and operations. It wears on guys. So it's a great question. I don't think it's a single faceted answer. I believe there is a culmination. The biggest one is political will. The biggest one is political will, in my opinion. Think of it like this. JTF2 is currently, they are a high performance Formula One race car that unfortunately is parked in the garage with a tarp over top of it. Every now and again, those policymakers, those decision makers, you need to rip the tarp off and you need to let that puppy go for a rip. Because these guys are going to find employment elsewhere if you do not employ them gainfully with meaningful purpose. So it's a great question, and I admire and respect the question, but I don't believe it's as simple as it's a political issue or it's a chain of command issue or guys are just long in the tooth issue. What I do believe, though, to the core of my being, you give guys meaningful jobs to do that they're capable of doing, that they want to do, and you'll see, not only will you see those guys stick around a lot longer, but you're going to see other guys knocking at the door to want to get in part of it. A large portion of it is political will, but everybody is a little bit different. What their motivations are to come there might be a little bit different. What their motivations are to leave when they decide to might be a little bit different.